Okay, and do another video here of what I've come up with, what might be the world's easiest, fastest gauge pods. Basically what you got is a piece of 2-inch PVC, cut to length. Now I cut it on a miter saw, which is right over there, to get them nice and square. You definitely want to make sure they're cut square so your gauges go in nice. Here's finished product. Got a little sand paint, got a little spray paint on it. What I've done here is taken a tape or a countersinking screw. I've run it through so I can countersink this screw into here. It has to go, and then you use a flathead 1/2-inch number 6 sheet metal screw so it'll sit in the hole after it's installed flush inside it, nice and flat, so the gauge will still go in. Okay, so that's finished product. On the bottom here I got a 632, or I'm sorry, an 832 set screw tapped in with just a regular tap. Go right through that ABS, no problem. Okay, so we're gonna take them in here. Got everything set up to go, so we'll get this situated like right about there. Okay, you got your first pod. Cordless screw gun. I've already screwed these in, taken them out, so this will be a little easier on me. Change to a Phillips head here. Get out of the way of the camera if I can. Alright, this first one, gonna go in like this. Get this guy through the hole. Into my pre-drilled hole there. Okay, and then I'll get that angled where I want it. Crank down with the regular screwdriver. Pretty snug, doesn't have to be too snug, it's not really going anywhere. Okay, next one will go right next to it. Like I said, I already had these pre-drilled, pre-threaded, so I can speed the video along a little better. Okay, and then the third one. Now I had a 2 gauge pod in here before, but I wanted to add a cooler gauge, so I needed to do something. But I wanted to keep these a little more low profile because I'm keeping this truck mostly stock, or at least the appearances of mostly stock. So I didn't want to put them on the dash like my others in my my 4-wheel drive. So I came up with this. Turn these a little bit, get it lined up just right. Screw this one in. Now these I don't need to cover the backs on because you can't see the backs. I thought of various ways I could do this. I could have made this a little easier to put on by drilling a big hole through here so I could run the screw threader all the way through it, but there really wasn't any reason to. This wasn't too bad at all. Okay, so that's where I want them. From there you just get them lined up like that, and then you just run the appropriate wires through the back of this one's going to be trans temp here, so it'll get 3 wires through the back. You can do your connections here, and then you just take your pod, your there's that one. That's boost, but that'll get it wired up and it'll slide right in there just like that. Get it where you want it. Turn your set screw down to hold it in, and voila, you got triple gauge pod for, oh, I'd guess probably about $4 or $5 worth of material max, and it's gonna look pretty decent when it's done. I'll get some pictures up when I post this on the website. So thanks for checking it out.